Welcome back to my channel. Last month, I went to South Korea and I was surprised after I posted some of my videos about this trip. I've been getting a lot of messages and people are asking as how I got approved for a Korean visa. As you know, I am currently employed. So what I will be sharing with you now are tips on how to get a Korean visa. As an employee, there are some basic requirements that we need to meet in order to get approved. Okay, so here are the basic requirements. I prepared a list here, so I will not be forgetting any important details. Okay, importante po na maayos lahat ng dokumentong isasubmit natin sa embassy when we apply so that there will be no questions and there's a bigger possibility that we get approved. Number one, okay, application form. The application form can be downloaded from the Korean Embassy website. Now, I will be putting the link down below so you can just simply download the form. Okay, by the way, I submitted my requirements to Roger Travels in Makati and yeah, the usual process is 7 days. But you know, I paid extra for the fast processing, so I think it cost me around almost 1,800 pesos for the fast processing. It took like 4 days only. Okay, but now there are some changes, like the process for the application will take 1 month. So, wala na raw fast processing. So, you really have to apply and apply at least 1 or 2 months prior to your planned trip, perhaps. So, if in case something happens, at least you still have time, right? Okay, so going back, the first one is the application form. You have to fill out the application form neatly. No erasures, no unnecessary marks outside the boxes. Okay, and as much as possible, it should be printed and computerized. Also, when you have to sign the application form, it has to be done manually. Dapat po yung totoong pirma, hindi tinatanggap yung digital signature. Okay? Now, also, when you encounter questions that are not applicable to you, you have to put an A. You don't have to leave anything blank. Okay, so that's one. Next, we go to the next requirement, which is your passport sized picture. Okay, it should be colored. And when you go to photo studio, pag pumunta kayo sa photo studio, you just have to tell them that it's for Korean visa, and usually alam na nila yun. So, it has to have a white background, and of course, dapat presentable kayo when you have your photo taken. Hindi naman kailangan heavy makeup, but at least, you know, it should be a little formal. Maayos yung, of course, face natin. And then, no accessories needed, even earrings. Hindi po kailangan ng accessories when you take your photo. And it should be new. It should be taken at least within the last 6 months. And then you have to paste the picture in on the application form. Okay? Next one, we have your passport. Of course, you have to submit the original passport to the embassy or to the travel agency, and then of course the passport should be valid for the next 6 months prior to your departure. Okay, make sure that you have your signature on it, and you have at least 2 blank pages remaining on your passport. Now, another thing you have, number 4 requirement is the passport bio page. You need to photocopy your bio page wherein your personal information are there, and you have to ensure that it shows your photo clearly and the information clearly. Since you are employed, we need to submit your ITR or income tax return. So, napaka-importante po niyan because that will determine your financial capacity. So, of course, the Korean Embassy will check if you have the capacity to finance your trip to Korea. And likewise, you should secure Certificate of Employment or your COE stating your tenureship in your company, kung gaano kayo katagal, and then also your compensation, your salary, pataka-state dun sa COE. And then, it is very important that you use the company letterhead with the phone number of the HR. They don't accept mobile number, but you have to indicate the landline number. That's very important. Landline number. Okay? And if you have also the HR email address. Okay. Next, we have the bank certificate. Okay, so bank certificate must be included, and actually bank certificate and bank statement. Alright, so yung bank certificate dapat included yung date when you started your account, and then yung ADB or the average daily balance, and then also with the bank statement, it should be at least 3 months. So magre-reflect doon yung inyong financial flow. So ito yung isa sa mga basis ng embassy to prove na kaya nyong mag-travel. Okay, now, many people are asking, magkano nga ba yung dapat na laman ng bank account natin when we have to travel? Kung ano yung dapat natin ipapakita sa embassy. Ideally, sabi nila, dapat daw you have like 10,000 pesos per day na allowance when you go to South Korea. So, kung mag-travel ka like 5 days, you should have at least minimum of 50,000 in your bank account. But you have to remember, hindi po pwede yung ngayon ka kukuha ng visa and then your account biglang merong 50,000. So you need to do it, you have to maintain a good banking record, at least na nag-move siya, hindi yung bigla ang magpapasok ng pera sa account. That is questionable. So you'd rather, you know, if you have to borrow money, to, you know, just for the show money, then at least dahan-dahan yung pasok sa account, hindi siya isang bukas para hindi siya doubtful. Okay? So, mas maganda since you're employed, siguro we have to save some part of our salary monthly if you're planning to travel. Okay? Anyway, you can also use that not just only for Korea, but also if you want to get visa from other countries. Okay? So, that's very important. COE, your ITR, your bank statement, and bank certificate. Okay? So, those are the basic requirements, guys. I hope you can prepare them as I told you, because yeah, it's very important that we follow the right process. Okay, some more tips, additional tips, and also some warnings. Okay, first one, merong nagtanong, do I have to visit other countries without visa first before applying to South Korea? Well, it's not really necessary, but it is advisable. Okay, Okay, so it's not necessary, but I personally strongly suggest that mas maganda kung makapag-travel po tayo sa other Asian countries. Like for myself, I've been to other nearby countries like Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, before I actually attempted to apply for this Korean visa. And luckily, my first try, I got approved. Okay, so it is advisable, right? But based on other people's experiences as well, meron din mga na-approve even if it's their first time to go out of the country. Okay, now for first-time visitors to South Korea, we usually apply for a single entry. Bihira, or for myself, wala pa akong alam na na-issuehan agad ng multiple visa to South Korea for the first attempt. So usually single entry in the beginning. But then when you reapply, there's a bigger possibility that you get approved for multiple entry already. Okay? Now, another one. When you apply for a Korean visa, make sure that you inform your HR about the application. Because they said like 80% chances Korean embassy would usually call the HR to verify. So all the information that you have submitted, make sure it's true, and you were able to talk to your HR about it. But in the first place, you have to secure your COE from your HR. So might as well you be prepared when they call. You prepare your HR when they call. Okay? Alright, so I already mentioned about the bank account. So you have to make sure that you have ample money, or yung sapat or enough yung pera ninyo when you submitted your bank account and bank statement. Okay. Now, you also need to fill out the application form, wherein you will have to state where you will stay in Korea. So, in my case, what I did was to search for a hotel that compensates what I declared. Kung magkano yung dineclare kong sweldo, or kung magkano yung laman ng bank account ko, dapat yung hotel na pipiliin nyo doesn't cost more than what you can afford. Okay, so dapat na, for example, you declared 50,000, tapos yung hotel mo naman in the 5 days stay, you're consuming already like 8,000 per day, so 40,000. So what's left is only 10,000, which is not realistic. So ako, what I did, I chose a cheaper hotel, of course, na hindi mauubos yung dineclare kong amount, right? Para realistic. Okay? You need not book in advance, kasi baka hindi ba ma-approve, masasayang naman yung advance reservation, right? So you don't have to book the hotel in advance, or you don't have to book to buy your ticket in advance. You have to wait for the visa. Okay. So dapat you consider the practicality plus the money you declared. Okay. Now also you have to check for the Korean embassy's updates concerning the visa application, because just like what I said, nowadays it doesn't take a week or 7 days anymore, but they said you have to wait for the visa processing for 1 month already, so it's not that quick anymore. I got a question, is the company alpha list required in Korean visa application? No, not anymore. Your COE will be sufficient. Now, if in case like you don't have your ITR yet because you weren't able to secure it, or for some reasons or another, then I think you need to attach an explanation letter regarding this, why you don't have an ITR. It's being accepted by the embassy. Okay, so far guys, that's it. If you have further questions, you can send me a message. All these things that I shared with you are just based on my personal experience. And yeah, thank you for allowing me, to be a part of your journey as you apply for a Korean visa. And that's all for now. Once again, thank you, and please subscribe and like and share the video.